Hello, guitar families. Mr. Koenig here on a wet and rainy Tuesday afternoon. This is going to be a quick one today. It's voting day, so please go get out there and vote if you can, if you haven't done so already. And we're hoping to get a lot of practice in this week. We've got this week and next before we have a week of break. So, we want to make sure that we're keep running along here. We took some headshot pictures, photographs today. We'll put together a little display in the room here of all the guitar students, and who knows, maybe on the website as well. Anyhow, we've got two songs I want to focus on this week that are of importance. Of course, in addition to any of the other stuff, like for instance the E string patterns, which we should still keep on practicing. But the first song is called "Circling the Sun," which is going to incorporate our finger-picking style called PIMA. That's a Spanish term from Spanish flamenco guitar playing, PIMA, pulgar, índice, medio, anular. So thumb, index, middle, and ring finger. And how that works is on the guitar, the right hand, our strumming hand, we're going to use those fingers in order, at least initially. We're going to go thumb, index, middle, and ring. Hopefully we can maybe adjust this so that you can see even a little bit better. No, that wasn't any better. Here we go. So in Circling the Sun, what we're going to do is we're going to use that finger pattern, but we're also going to play some notes up on the fretboard. And so on and so forth. How you can tell which fingers are supposed to do what is by looking at the sheet music here. This tablature, on the first line, we have fourth string, third, second, and first. But notice the fourth string, we have the second fret indicated here. So that particular chord, when we play it, we're going to have the second finger on the second fret. Second measure here, we go down to the first fret. If we use our first finger there, easy peasy. Open in the next measure, and first fret in the fourth measure. The two dots at the end of the phrase here indicate to repeat, and we're going to repeat this section many, many times. One of the things to remember is that in the MIDI for Kids curriculum, the teachers show the kids, introduce to the kids some of the main points, like I've just shown you, the PIMA, where to put the fingers and such. The onus is on them to then go ahead and listen to the CD and follow along. If you have any issue with the CD or need anything, digital recording of it, just let me know. And by the way, this Circling the Sun is on page 33 of the book, the MIDI for Kids book that is in the Google Drive that I sent you. If you should need that again, please let me know. So that's part of our work, and the second part of the piece is this bass melody written in tablature. We went over how the strings go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is our thickest string at the bottom. An open sixth string will sound like this. Third fret sounds like that. So that bass melody, you'll hear it on the recording, but it'll sound like this. So they know, or they should know, what each of these numbers mean. All you have to do is follow along. But if you're looking at your fingers, you're not going to be able to look at the numbers. So the goal here is to look at the printed sheet music or on your computer and not necessarily at the fretboard. If we get our fingers set and get our thumb behind the fretboard, behind the neck, and leave that in position, then when we see a 1, we just put down our first finger. When we see a 2, we put down our second. When we see a 3, we put down our third, and we're good to go. If we zip back to page 24 in the book, we'll see Flamenco Nino, and I played it for you last week, but just as a review, this bass part 1 and bass part 2 are essentially the same type of pattern as in Circling the Sun. Lead bass part 1. Lead bass part 2 is a little bit more complex because, as you notice, lead bass part 1 is all on the 6th string. Lead bass part 2 is on the 6th and 5th. And once again, I've shown the students how to do that. The onus on them is to listen to the recording and match what they see with what they hear. I'm not going to reveal everything to them all at once. That's all that we've really got for this week. The Circling the Sun is certainly a biggie of a piece. That's one that we're going to come back to throughout the year. It's a favorite of a lot of kids. Just remember, we are using all 4 fingers on the right hand, and when we pluck up on the thumb, the fingers are, since they're opposite the thumb, it's opposable. They're going to go different directions. So if this is the string, the thumb plucks this way, the other fingers pluck this way. Some kids are trying to pluck with the thumb and then strum this way with the fingers. No, we're just pulling up. We want to have our fingers curved, gentle, don't play too hard, and everything will work out. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll try to get back to you. On a separate note, on my webpage, I do have a concert announcement. If you didn't know, I play in the 36th Infantry Division Band of the Army National Guard, and we have a concert this Saturday evening down in South Austin. It's a great family event, completely free outdoor concert. So if you want more information, please let me know. I'd love to see some of you there. Thanks. Take care.